Hi there, I'm Tristan Reyes, and this is Gaming Instincts. What do you think about Outriders? Outriders is a looter shooter from developer People Can Fly. It's set to release this September for PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, PS4, and Xbox One. The Painkiller and Bulletstorm devs are known for fast-paced gunplay and stylized action, which blend well with Outriders' third-person combat and flashy abilities. The game features 3-player online co-op, and similar to Borderlands, will not have a games-as-a-service model. People Can Fly stated they plan to make DLC after launch, but want to release a finished product fans will enjoy. Dystopian sci-fi. In the year 2159, an Earth ravaged by war and climate change brings humanity to the brink of extinction. The few remaining people band together, boarding 2 ships en route to their new hope, the planet Enoch. It takes 80 years for one of the ships to arrive, the other seemingly lost in transit. As an outrider, players pioneer Enoch. The colony is soon hit by a storm called the Anomaly, affecting the player and turning him and others into altered. After a 30-year cryosleep, the outrider emerges to find a world full of dangerous fauna and other altered humans. It's up to the player to explore Enoch and use their newfound abilities to save the expedition. The gameplay footage shows a rocky desert-like landscape in the first level. It's nothing new by today's standards, but Enoch is a new planet, and hopefully People Can Fly have interesting environments in later sections. Classes and paths. There are 4 classes players can choose from once they become altered: a Devastator, Pyromancer, Trickster, and an unrevealed 4th. Each has access to various powers unlocked by leveling, though only 3 are usable at a time. As players progress, they will be able to invest skill points into 3 subclasses or paths, further distinguishing their character. All classes can use the available weapons and armor, though certain class/weapon combinations may prove stronger during endgame content. The Devastator is an earth-wielding, gun-blazing barbarian, capable of encasing himself in stone armor, dishing out ground pounds and shockwaves while healing from close-range kills. Though People Can Fly say all classes are viable with no tank required, if there was a tank role, the beefy Devastator would fill it. Pyromancers use fire-based abilities to control crowds and do massive area of effect damage from range. They knock back enemies, causing them to explode and unleash walls of fire. Pyromancers heal by killing enemies they've marked previously. The Trickster resembles a rogue/assassin with additional time-slowing abilities like Temporal Slice, which damages and slows a single target, or the Area of Effect Slow Trap. They're agile and efficient at close-quarters combat, teleporting behind enemies and killing at close range to heal themselves. People Can Fly is waiting to reveal the 4th class closer to release. However, there are currently 2 melee and 1 medium-range class, so it's safe to assume the 4th will be long-range or medium-range. The classes and their respective paths sound promising. Even without knowing the 4th, there's enough variety between the specs to promote fun, cooperative play, and replayability. People Can Fly confirmed the game is soloable regardless of class choice, but working together with a group will bring out the most in the Outriders arsenal. With the subclasses, it's even possible to have 3 Tricksters playing together, each using different abilities from one another to form robust group compositions. Gameplay and gunplay. Outriders is a cooperative looter shooter like Borderlands with third-person gameplay similar to The Division. Up to 3 players can squad up and explore Enoch, looting gear and weapons as long as they go along shooting foes in the face. There's a cover system in place, but its purpose is mainly as a last resort, as players will be moving around the battlefield, making use of their powers liberally. Abilities can also be synchronized with squad mates to produce unique and lethal results, like a Trickster slowing down an enemy for a squad to light up. The devs say they want powers to be a central part of the game, so much so that players will use them as often as they reload. In cases like Destiny and Borderlands, abilities are on long cooldowns and act as ultimates, whereas Outriders' low cooldowns lead to a greater emphasis on powers as a method for dealing with enemies. There are 2 power levels akin to Destiny's light levels, one for run and gun, and one dealing with class abilities. Loot increases either power level, as well as providing armor, health, and other stats. As players progress, world tier levels open up. Choosing higher world tiers increases drop rates for rare items, in addition to making enemies higher level. There are a total of 15 world tiers, each tougher than the last, with better loot chances. A well-coordinated group will likely be necessary to reach endgame tiers. There's also a convoy of vehicles that serves as a hub base, moving forward with the Outrider on his journey. The player will own a truck from the convoy and be able to customize it. What we think about Outriders. Being one of the first on the Xbox Series X and PS5, it will be interesting to see how this cross-gen title performs on the newer consoles. The graphics so far haven't been anything to write home about, but in all fairness, little has been shown in terms of environments and effects, like weather, if there is any. There is potential when it comes to the visuals and physics, and hopefully the setting manages to surprise players with some jaw-dropping moments. The gameplay, while similar to titles like The Division and Destiny, is unique enough to stand its ground against its competitors. The ability-driven combat and class cohesion works well according to reporters who've played the game early, while the weapons themselves sound good and do enough damage to feel powerful. Some people will play through the game, beat it, and put it down, while others will keep min-maxing and pushing their way to World Tier 15. Both are fine ways to enjoy the game. The criticisms of being too similar to Destiny are far-fetched. Outriders has a lot going for it. Long fans of the genre will probably find some fun to be had in the new IP, though who can blame anyone for burnout at this point? Many gamers are stuck to one GAAS title simply because it's too demanding to stay current on multiple. Balancing Destiny, The Division, and Apex Legends, for example, takes a lot of time and grinding, which older gamers have in short supply. This isn't the case for People Can Fly's new entry. It's a standalone experience without any commitment required other than what the player wants to invest. Outriders is poised to perform well, though going with 3-player co-op instead of 4 is disappointing. Regardless, people enjoy looter shooters and they enjoy co-op. They are also sick of the games as a service structure, wanting a return to the close-ended model. It's more of what people like in an easy-to-contain package, one that is open, enjoyed, and finished. People Can Fly promise to be back with seconds for those who become fans, but the main course will be dished out this September. This has been Gaming Instincts, and we'll see you soon. If you enjoyed the video, leave us a like, subscribe if you want, and make sure to check out our website over at gaminginstincts.com for more gaming content from an unbiased perspective.